So this past year, we've invested over $1 million in food access, rental assistance, peace ambassadors, cleaning our streets. And, that is work that we are going to elevate and do even more in 2026. What I'm looking forward to in 2026 is bringing in new money and OPM, other people's money. We have one of the lowest tourism taxes in the city and the region. We are not making money off of vacant lots that exist in our city. In fact, we're having to pay for those to exist. That's what I'm looking forward to, doing the work that's gonna bring in new money, that's gonna help our city. The Encampment Resolution Fund is a state fund to resolve encampments by getting people housed with services. We have applied and received $6 million from the state government to house about 70 people living along the 110 freeway and along the LA riverbed from Dodger Stadium to Avenue 52. The first phase was to house everybody at Lacey Street Park. That was 27 people who are housed in leases with wraparound services. The next phase is the side of the LA River, and then the third phase is all along the 110 freeway. And the exciting part is that these are gonna be permanent places for people to live, to be able to remain housed. One of the first immigration raids that took place here in the city of LA happened in my district at the Cypress Park Home Depot Day Labor Center. We've been going through this for over 25 weeks now. That means there are some cases where people have had weeks and weeks of no work because if they go out, they're afraid that they're not gonna come back. And so it's been very difficult. And what we've done is try to fill the gaps left by the federal government, because I can't put up a wall to keep the federal government out. I co-authored the Sanctuary City Ordinance, and that prevents the city from using our resources in enforcing immigration law and helping and facilitate that. And we're continuing to work on legislation to make sure that as a city, we're not enabling unconstitutional actions. And so filling the gaps by helping with rental assistance, food access, we're doing warm handoffs to legal resources to make sure that our families don't fall into homelessness because of these raids and that they don't go hungry. The most exciting thing that we get to work on is bringing joy, resources, activities to our communities. And we do that through events. We have our annual backpack giveaway in Lincoln Heights, and we had thousands of people show up. Música en Poemas is another favorite that we host in Northeast LA in Highland Park. We also did El Grito this year. I was a madrina, and the theme was resistance, community resistance, and that joy is resistance, and that we have to do everything we can to fill our batteries when everything else is draining them. What has been reconfirmed for me is that our communities are incredibly resilient. It's unfortunate that they have to be put through so many things to be resilient, but that when the moments come, community comes through for each other. And that to survive the onslaught of what's happening, we need to invest in those connections, invest in the mutual aid. And we're gonna do the legwork, we're gonna fight for the budget, we're gonna bring in new money, and we're going to continue to do that as we move forward, because we're not going to leave anybody behind. We cannot afford to do that anymore, and we can't continue to let our city crumble.